Before we get started, this video is for entertainment only, okay? This is not a how-to, this is a how-I. I'm not trying to teach you anything. Don't blame me if you do it and it goes wrong. Morning. About 40 degrees out here. It's just a little before 8 o'clock. Might think I'm getting a little bit of a late start, but I've already done quite a bit of this work. Alright, so it's been a while since we uploaded anything at all. We haven't really been uploading any shorts, any videos at all. Been a lot of work going on. With winter coming on, trying to get everything winterized. Went out, I got a job. I know, it's crazy. But, you know, it helps out. So, what we're doing today, we got Amanda's truck here. And there's more than one issue with this truck. To start with, this truck came from up north, and I believe it was actually originally sold in New York. So as you can tell, there's a lot of rust. So in this truck's previous life, owner decided to replace the rocker panel with spray foam insulation and paint it. Not very good body work, as you can see. We also got a lot of the door here rotted out. The rocker panel's almost completely gone. So a lot of people wouldn't buy this truck, but everything else on the truck is solid, and oddly enough, there's not a single dent in the truck. It's just all rust. Bought the truck for $2,600 for a little over 60 bucks each. Got new rocker panels. We're going to cut these out, weld them in. We've got a new set of doors. So for roughly a day, maybe 2 days worth of work, not counting paint, we'll have a truck that is easily worth twice that. Today we're going to be cutting them out, getting new rockers in. Alright, so with any job like this, first thing we got to do, door panel off. We're going to gut this door. This truck originally had power windows in it. The doors we got have crank up windows in it, but the door itself is the same, so we'll be able to take the regulators out, put the power window regulators into the donor doors, and all the power stuff will still be there. So right now we're going to go through, strip the glass, the run, regulator, all that stuff out just to make these doors a little bit lighter and easier to get off. Alright, so another issue with especially these Gen 2 Dodges and pretty much a lot of your older vehicles, you got to remember this thing's a 97, so it's 25 years old actually, going on a little more than that. But the door has dropped here. You see here real good that this should actually be up about there. So we've dropped down about an inch, and what causes that is your door pin bushings right here. Now before we put the new doors on, we will be replacing those pins. Now the problem that creates, especially on these Dodges, is you get this door is just all completely tore out here. So most of this is not useful anymore, but there are some parts in there, some pieces in there that could come in useful on the other doors. So we're stripping all of this out, going to save it, once again lightening up a little bit. It's not much, but every little bit helps. Alright, so as I was saying, the hinge pins right here completely wore out, and this is what that causes. That's what makes the door drop, is when the bushings in here go bad. Door's completely off. Time to mark the rocker panel and get it cut out. And so with the door tipped up on end, you see how bad the bottom of the door was rotted out. And with all of the foam insulation they had sprayed in there removed, you can see how bad the rocker panel is. But new rocker panel here, new doors leaned up right there. Alright, they didn't film all the welding, but the new rocker panel is in place. We can see we're solid all the way down. Last thing to do, got to go through, put a little body filler in it, get some primer on it, get it ready for the paint, which is not going to happen anytime soon because we're going to paint the whole truck. But we'll get this welded, bare metal protected. Be back after that. Alright, so we got everything taken care of now. The door is put back together. We maintained the manual adjust mirrors instead of putting the power mirrors on it. We'll put them back on after we paint everything. As far as the operation of the truck, That's how she opens now. Got the striker completely adjusted, as well as shooting a quick coat of satin black on the rocker just to kind of protect it. You can tell donor truck for the doors was maroon. We went ahead and left the power windows in, or the manual windows in it. We'll put the power windows in later. Same with the power mirrors. And the power door locks wound up taking apart. Ended up taking apart the power door latch, or power door lock latch assembly. Something like that. Took it apart because when the door had dropped, it had chewed up the paw and everything. So we took apart the manual lock latches, took the guts from it, put it into the power lock latch. So now we have fully operational, smooth working power door lock latches. And as far as anything else, as far as how does the door work now, there you go, it's closed. No more slamming, no more banging it into stuff, no more having to bang against the door to get out of it. That's it.